scared.
Turn that fan off. What up? What up? Got a bunch of stuff coming in, so we are actually making a bunch of changes and whatnot. So I thought we would just, pretty much we're just going to stream all morning. So you can come back, hang out, not hang out. Tim's here with me.
What's up, everyone? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how this works. There's the camera. It's going. See? All right. It's going to take us a second to get this. All right, so it's going. We'll just... What up, Ron? All right.
All right, let me make sure. Let me check over here.
Sorry, guys. We're just checking all the settings. Making sure it all works.
Hey.
What up, Dave? BOS, all the way from Germany. I spent 3 weeks in Germany. Was it a month? I don't remember. It was 3 weeks or a month, but I got deathly sick off of gummy animals. I got a big bag of gummy animals. Made me deathly ill. I threw up a lot of the trip. I don't think it was the gummy animals. I think I actually caught I think I caught a bug, but I'm gonna blame it on the gummy animals.
All right, I think this works. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, there's somebody from Germany. I was telling them that I visited their country and got really, really sick.
That sounds like your
And I didn't eat gummy animals. I still don't eat gummies.
What are gummies? What is this?
Like gummy bears.
What about them?
I don't eat them.
Is that a thing in China?
I can't. Well, no, it was just like I was a kid, and so I sat in the back, and we got on like the big interstate that you can go however fast you want to. The Autobahn, is that it?
Sure, man.
Yeah, and I was a 15-passenger van all the way in the back, and I was this 10-year-old fat kid.
Oh.
I got a big bag of gummy animals.
Oh.
The whole thing.
Gummy animals. They're
yeah,
not gummy bears.
No, they weren't gummy bears.
Animals.
They were the cheap knockoff gummy animals. And I ate the whole thing, and the next thing that happened when we arrived at our destination was I got some stomach bug because I was sick for days. But it just was horrible, you know, 10-year-old fat kid sickness. It was bad.
It's not what you want.
No. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that. So we got a bunch of new mics and stuff. I don't want to say a bunch. We got some new mics.
If 2 is a bunch.
Hey, what is a bunch? Would be like...
Probably more than 3.
How many grapes do you have to qualify as a bunch?
It probably is 3.
3 or more.
2 is a
couple. It's got to be more than a few. And a few is 3 or 4.
Well, but a few is not a measure of quantity really, as specifically as like a couple is 2. You know what I mean?
A few is 3 or 4. 3 is not a couple.
Right, but what I'm saying is a few is just a more general. It's not actually implying certain.
So when do we get in the bunch realm?
That's what I'm saying.
It's how many do we have to have?
I think that you go from couple to a bunch. No, actually, okay. Actually, now I'm saying it, I think you might be right.
I know I'm right. I don't know that I'm right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you want to.
So we got a couple of new sets of cymbals in too that we're gonna do some projects for Zildjian with. We're gonna film some clips. We're just gonna do a bunch of stuff today, so we figured we'd just have you hang out with us while we're doing that stuff. And we're gonna try to not have any big audio clipping or popping or.
Oh, we're probably gonna have.
Yeah, we might have that. So anyway, we've never done this, so we thought we would we'd just do it in real time. We got some. We mounting these. Let's show them the nice package. Mounting these bad boys. The where's the camera? The SM81s for overheads. Take down the ones I've been using for years.
Is there a way to see this and the?
It's called minimize.
Whoa, whoa, guy.
Just hit the minimize.
Whoa, guy.
All right, so do we need to mute those to, well, we got to do the, what's the shot you want for the,
For that?
for the,
Play along?
so we're going to do an A-B test of these mics. And to do that, I'm going to be playing the drums. So I'm guessing, is this the shot you want? Where's the shot that we want? We got too many cameras.
A lot of
I
cameras.
don't know where to look. So we have one camera we're actually going to be recording some stuff on. What up, Canada in the house?
You can see that over there, huh?
We got one that we're actually going to be recording stuff on. And the others are streaming. I'm trying to, this is not the page I want.
Do we want to go like real up with it so you can see the overheads?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like get a
Oh,
little bit
go
more
like, oh, the,
so
can we get
you
up that
can
high?
see- Yeah, we can get up that high. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
All right, so before we take the old ones down, we're gonna, this can go higher.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This was a good idea.
This can, oh, wrong way. Just hold that, make sure it doesn't drop. So we're setting up a camera to do the,
It's kind of absurd.
to do the overheads, the A/B test. And basically I'll show you, the placement's horrible, mainly because I did it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, placement is
Wretched.
unforgivable.
It's not unforgivable,
It's unforgivable.
but it is bad. So that's the, hold up, nope, that's my arm.
Why does this look so?
That's how we're happening right there. I'm gonna try to do this without unplugging the cable. Uh-oh, floating camera. So that's the placement right there. And if you're a recording person, engineer, you'll know that's horrible placement. And that's what you get for letting me place the mics. So, we're fixing placement, but we're also replacing those mics with something much better for a couple projects we got going on.
Go sit over there.
Go sit over where?
Drums.
On the drums?
Yeah. You know that thing that you do? Oh yeah, this is gonna work, man. Why does this look so tilted?
Well, it's got a balance on it. It's got a level on it.
No.
Look, well, you're sideways. Why would you do this? First of all, this is,
You did that, okay? You did that.
yeah. What did I even do? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it needs to come this way, and then we can level it.
Oh, I see what. I see what. Okay, I see what you're working with.
It's not level because it's just, okay, now. Okay, turn it. Nope, that turns that.
What?
So that turns that, this turns, and the level is
No, it's on the other side.
on the other side. Yeah, you do
I
that.
see what you're saying. Oh, I'm not tall enough to see if it's level.
If you're just watching, we're making some changes in the studio. So, what up, Elliot? What up, Walter? Damien?
And we sound just absolutely insane.
California in the house. Man, I'm chatting right now.
No, man, look.
I'm doing the thing.
I was right. I was right.
You were right on what?
Everything, always.
There's probably more truth to that than I'd like to admit. So no one has ever,
No, that is pretty good though.
no one has ever really
Cool.
gotten to see how bad I am at technical things except Tim.
True.
I've hidden that for years and years. It's not even funny, guys.
It's kind of funny.
Marcus, what's going on, man? We're putting up
What's up,
SM81s.
Marcus?
So
Okay, that is better actually. You're
look
right
at this. I'm
about
gonna do this. I'm just gonna put this up there. That's not gonna stay on the cymbal.
No, it's not gonna stay.
Also, this is a new cymbal, guys. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This isn't gonna work. Oh, can you balance it though?
No,
I
apparently
think-
not.
Well, now it's a deal.
Oh.
It's not gonna stay.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
That's the new one, SM81s. That's what's happening.
Do you like that? So for the people watching right now, these overheads, if you're looking at the drum set, the overheads are like up higher, but they're pointed like this. And they're like right here, but pointed like this. That's not really a thing.
Let's just show them. So it's up, up.
So these are the overheads. And that is tragic. Because the point of overheads is you get a stereo picture of, because when you play drums, when you hit stuff on your left side, you hear it more with your left ear. And when you hit drums on the right side, you hear it more with your right ear. So you want the overheads to kind of capture that. If your floor tom's all the way over here to the right, you want the right overhead to get you to hear that further to the right than this floor tom. And then the kick and snare, you want it to be in the center. And right now with these overheads set up like they are, they're just kind of pointed at nothing. So they're not capturing a great stereo image of the drum set, which makes, when you're mixing it, it makes stuff hard because, you know, you want, when you're mixing a drum set, you want it to sound like it would when you're sitting at it. And if the overheads aren't placed right, you know, you'll hit a snare drum and it'll sound like it's in the left, or, you know, this crash cymbal will sound like it's on the right, and all of it sounds totally out of whack, and it's not how you naturally hear it, so it's just weird. And that's kind of what's going on with your stuff.
So if you're sleeping by now,
Oh
and
my
you want to
gosh,
wake
get
up,
out.
if
Get
you're
out.
like me and you just fell asleep,
That's nice.
it's like a tilted.
nice,
That's
yeah,
not
that's
bad.
nice.
That's not bad. I like you're giving. It's like, it's Tim time. You took a break. It's like, listen, guys.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. All right, so we're gonna record the A B. Would this be the A or the B?
This is like preliminary because
We're gonna do an A/B test for you guys. We need to get some shots though of these before we take them down, because the placement's bad. Because I did it, and just because you do something badly though doesn't mean you should not do it.
And also doesn't mean that anyone's ever noticed.
Nope. It's it is what it is. I'm one of those that would rather start and do it and then later. So Marius is asking, what are the old ones? Here we go. Now I'm telling my secrets.
I don't even know.
They're CM90s. Nady CM90s. Look them up. They are worth not a lot. I'll tell you what they're worth. CM90 right there. You can pick one of these bad boys up on Amazon right now for $40. So yeah, these are $40 microphones that I've run. Anyway, this is, for those of you that don't know who Tim is a drummer here in Nashville, Belmont graduate, really great player. And he does all the video editing, the thumbnails, sheet music, audio, all that stuff. And he's been a huge, huge help for me.
All right, we are recording.
On what?
This and in there.
Okay.
So if you want to play and stuff. Oh yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do an A/B test real quick. We're recording in the other room. And make sure we still got sound coming through here. Yep, coming through.
Yeah, the amount of technology required. Staggering.
So we've got 3 cameras going right now. 2 of them are streaming. And then we're recording in the other room.
Yeah, 2 computers.
As well as streaming from the other room.
3 cameras. All right, so this is old mics.
Wait.
Incorrect placement.
Is that
Test.
Like,
That's recording.
It's recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't lead you astray, man.
So I'm just gonna set this. You can cut the click out later.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set it to 100 BPM. Are you wanting a bunch of crashing or just?
Give me a little bit of everything. Like hi-hat time, playing really simple go 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 fills, and then crashes with like a left right. Like sound check for front of house guy.
That's enough, huh?
Yeah.
And then I guess we need to get some shots of the placement.
I mean, this has got it in it.
Fine, Tim.
Right?
Fine. Let's do it your way. No, that's great. Okay, so now we can actually unplug these and get the new ones.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a cool shot, man.
Look at Tim. He's all happy with his shot. Yeah, so people are asking new cymbals. Yeah, you'll hear more about that soon. That's actually some of the stuff that we're setting up for. We've got a couple projects for Zildjian to do. This is the new 23-inch custom special dry ride. This is the 21-inch custom special dry trash crash right there. And why don't I give you guys an overhead shot of that? So let's do this. This is the 21-inch trash crash. This is the new 23-inch custom special dry ride. The hammering is much different on the new ones. It's smaller rather than the big pepperoni style that they did on the first release of the 21-inch years ago. This is the 20-inch custom special dry crash, okay? And these are the custom special dry 14-inch hi-hat tops. So they're kind of fun. And then, ooh, I like it, I like it. And the tops of these are unlathed. Bottoms, however, are lathed, or unfinished, I should say, raw. So yeah, I like these. Anyway, Tim's in there. If you're just tuning in, we're making a bunch of adjustments in the studio, and we're doing some A/B testing before we do that, so that we can shoot a video, or we can edit a video of it later, so you can see what's going on. If you have questions, ask them. Luis, what's going on? Will it be available after the live stream? I don't know. I was just gonna live stream it. I don't know. Do you guys want it? If you want me to put it on the channel, I guess I could. I don't know if anybody's gonna be interested because it's gonna be literally like a 3 or 4 hour live stream while we go through. Well, I got a call at conference call at 1, so we may be able to do it. Anyway. So yeah, these are the special dry series, and I've got more of them in there. I've got 2 more sets of the hats that are I've got the 15 inches, I think, and some others. They're really cool. We're talking cymbals.
Like it.
And they're gonna tell me whether they want me to actually post this on the channel later or not. What are we doing?
We should play a little bit, just for a second.
Okay. He says I should play a little bit. Let me get some ear protection. Yeah, you guys just let me know in the chat if this is actually something you would want on the channel. If not, then some of you are saying you can't watch it though. Tune back in, we'll be here for the next few hours, so if you get a chance, just kind of stop back by. This little guy is big. He's big. Good. Do you need some earplugs, man?
I have some.
Okay. Chew like a Boy Scout. All right, so let's see if I can actually get this a shot of you remicing. So we're gonna change the overheads out now. And
Okay.
let me see. I could actually. Can I raise the? Ah, I should have done it the other way. Should have. If I spin it around, maybe. Just gonna see if I can get a shot of what's going on up here. Shot of the action.
Also known as an action shot. See what I did there?
You're fired.
Hey, everyone.
What's happening?
They've never seen this much of your room, probably.
Probably not.
You're revealing like all the dimensions.
Yeah,
if you, like,
all the
piece
secrets,
together
all
all
the
of
secrets
these
of
angles, you can figure out exactly what this room looks like.
Soon we shall have a bigger studio. Soon and very soon.
See, that was me.
That was, yeah, I see that, Tim. That was gorgeous. All right, so now we got a shot of the overheads. Nice. You see what I'm doing there? You tracking with me?
It's awesome.
All right, so that's what's happening. I'm gonna get this out of the way. We're replacing these guys.
Okay. Do you have an extra XLR somewhere?
Do I have an extra XLR? Yeah, let me go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talk to them. I'll find it.
No, it's in one of the bins.
Oh,
why don't you talk and I'll find it.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, I'm stealing this channel now. This is my YouTube channel. We're gonna fix this right now. Like I said, they're just pointed all. They're not pointed at anything. They're just kind of like. I just want everyone to know the full, just.
Fully how badly I might
atrocity that this is.
I will be the first to tell you, I am not the guy you want miking your drum kit.
So I want like this one to capture the stuff over here and this one to capture the stuff over here. I do think what I really like about how they were placed is that they were not overthought. I feel like a lot of people overthink this stuff. And in a way they can get like paralyzed at thinking about whether or not this is the right or wrong way to do it so much that they actually never end up doing anything. And that's not what you want.
But this is also a long overdue change.
But yeah, this has been something that's...
We've got a project that's coming up specifically that is making me... Why is there glitter on my bag?
Those honky tonks, man, I'll get you.
No, dude, what is it? It looks like I went home with a stripper. Look at this. Looks like what's happening there?
There's a lot of glitter on that. I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't know. All right, it wasn't in those two bins. So
any kind of, oh wait, is there one right there? No, there's not. Any kind of, like, it can be any kind of longish cable. Doesn't have to be an XLR.
What does that even mean? Why would...
This would be great. Oh, what is this? How is it like locked in here, man? What's going on here?
Tim, why would you just need a random long cable?
This thing will work too.
The extension cord from 1993.
Wow, this is a heavy-duty HDMI cable.
I don't play around with my HDMIs. I've been actually wondering where that one went.
Well,
what's the other end of it? Is it just a regular both?
It's HDMI.
Okay.
HDMI.
I didn't know if it was HDMI Mini or.
Nah.
What are you doing?
I'm getting these
measuring.
overheads.
Okay.
Yeah. So that they're.
I got it.
In phase. Hopefully.
Straylock's asking, do I use SM57s? Ever use them? Yes. Look, listen, if you have a studio, you should just keep 57s in a drawer. They're not that expensive, and they're great multi-use. So, like, anytime you're in a pinch, pull out a 57. I've got a 57 right now on the underside of my snare and on the hi-hat. Although we'll replace that hi-hat eventually. Tim's been complaining.
I might move one of the things that you have right now on overheads to hi-hat.
Han says check the trunk for the stripper.
It's dark. It's a dark joke. Oh, man.
Dr. Mingay, he bid on an estate sale and got a cymbal bag with 14 cymbals.
Who did?
4 Sabians and 2 Pisces. What?
It's a good deal.
Yeah, so what's happening right now is, do you need a tape measure?
That would be better.
Why? I have a toolbox, like the biggest toolbox in the world sitting right here.
That would be better. Most studios don't have tape measurers though, man.
We're gonna find the hardest way we can. What, do you want a big one, small one?
Small one. As long as it's malleable. Here's your long lost HDMI cable. Wow. Yeah,
So
this one.
let me show you guys something.
Just give me...
This is what happens when you have kids. Is they take these, and then you have to go buy a new one, and then you find the one that they took. Because for some reason they like playing with them. I don't know. Anyway, I have about 15.
See, now I think this is going to be in your shot, though.
If you're wondering what Tim's doing, he's measuring distance. So your overheads, I do know you have to deal with phase, is what you have to deal with overheads. And Chris is asking, do I have any soundproofing in place to protect the family from the volume?
Sort of?
No, I mean, so the guy that had this studio before me, it was a mix studio. So while Tim is doing some measuring, he actually had a mix studio in here, and he did apparently some really good stuff. He had several double awards, I don't know, walking around, but it was Latin Christian music and looked like maybe some children's music too, I'm not sure. Anyway, he had a mix station here, and he had a mix station back there, and had a place in the room for vocals. And I pretty much had him leave. I don't know what they've done to treat the walls, but I pretty much have had him leave. I had him leave everything as was. So this wall is brick. This goes to a storage room on the house. This is no living space over here, and then that back wall's living space. Really, it's the roof we have to deal with. But no, it's not. You can't hear it that loud up in the living quarters. And but we are kind of collecting things so that when we do move to the new studio, which will happen, we'll have things we can use there too, and not just things that are gonna only make sense in this place.
All right, I think we're there, man.
Hans is asking, is the back wall made from pallet staves? So it looks like my last studio was, but this one is not pallet staves. I actually bought just two different varying size of wood, and made it look like pallet staves by getting two different types of stains and varying the how long I let the stain stay on the wood. So these are actually two American, and I don't know what the other one is. Some dark wood, and then just nailed them up here. If you're gonna do a wall like this though, paint the back wall before you, like if you're doing white wood, paint the wall white. If you're doing dark brown wood, paint the wall dark brown. Otherwise, if you have any gaps, it's gonna show.
All right, man.
Never before seen footage.
That's true. All right.
So are those the old ones?
Yeah.
Okay, do you need to mute the channels before we?
I already did.
Okay, so.
Well, but I want you to record like this.
Oh, here we.
Because this is.
So
how
what Tim
new
wants to
ones are
do
gonna live.
is actually show how bad my setup was.
So
how
just
much better
we're
it
gonna
could have
know
been.
Not only what new mics do, but what a better placement does.
Such a jerk.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be informative, fun for the whole family. It might sound way worse. I don't know.
Steven's asking for phase equalization. Are you matching the mic distances to the snare?
That's the thing.
Yes, we are.
Some people match to the kick, and they want, but I think snare. I don't. Yeah, you know. I think, and they're close enough together.
So there's several things you can do, and they're not wrong. There's a couple different ways that you could get a better sound than Steven gets, which is basically I put them up and I point them in the direction of the drums. So there's several ways that you can get a better sound, and there's really 4 or 5 popular configurations for overheads.
Yes.
And this is one of them. So it's not, you know,
You
there are other
essentially
ways
just
to do it.
want them there, and that.
So just so they'll know, how far from the snare are you?
42 inches.
42 inches.
And that's not scientific. I don't know. It might sound terrible because however far they're placed from the snare, it's going to change depending on the room you're in and what the walls are made out of and how well the room is treated and all that stuff. So.
Somebody's asking, is there AC and will that cause a problem? If so, the AC doesn't cause near as much a problem as the overhead fan does.
Yeah.
The AC is over in a corner and it's really quiet. And somebody is asking about the XY pattern.
Yeah, so you can do, you almost had an XY pattern before. It was just like spaced out. If you had brought those closer together or so that they were overlapping, you would have. I'm trying this because I think in this room this will be better. But
yeah, so we're dealing with a lot of the room issues in here. It's not the best room for drums.
It's not a bad room though. When I was standing in here, it actually sounds good.
Yeah,
it's the first time I've stood in here while you played.
We moved a lot of the baffling around to deal with that. Yes, and Hans says, yeah, you could eliminate stands by doing the XY over. I could hang it from. I've got a. What do you call this? A lighting tress.
Yeah.
That I made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
that's kind of a cool idea.
What?
Doing that, hanging it from the ceiling. I just worry, I think this might be in your shot now when you have your normal deal, but maybe not. I don't
think it will be.
Okay. If it is, we can just raise it.
Hold on, let's check that. Good call. I don't think it will be, though.
I'm going to roll this audio so that we can do another.
No, it's not going to be.
Okay,
sweet. All right, so I'm gonna play now, and we're filming an A/B video right now, so that later we can show you guys what better placement sounds like, what better mic sounds like, all that stuff. So we just thought we would stream the whole process, because why not? Because we can. It's fun hanging out with you guys.
Hey, hey.
And let me know if this is something you want on the channel later. It's going to be a really long video, so I don't know if people are going to actually want to watch this later or not. But if it's something you guys want on there, then I'm happy to put it on there. Okay. Yeah, just that replacing those in my in-ears is, that's an insanely different sound. I'm also hearing your sound from the engineer room, man. Okay. You ready? New placement.
Yep.
Is that good, Tim? You can't hear me. We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now let me kill the audio on the overheads.
Dr. Meng, I guess I'm saying your name right, Mengole, is asking if I'm gonna use the other kit to gig with. Yeah, I mean, I'll use the other kit to gig with, depending on the gig. But I do have to have a setup for gigging and for leaving it in the studio, because resetting this in the studio is a real pain. It's just a real nightmare.
Is that
They
what
were
you've
asking,
been doing lately?
huh?
Is that what you've been doing lately?
What?
Resetting?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I've had to take this out. They were asking if they were only hearing the overheads.
No.
No, you're hearing the just regular. It's just kind of the streamed mix.
Eventually, you'll probably hear just the overheads. Here, do you want to unbox this on camera, man? I don't want to.
Somebody's asking what can be done about floor toms that get lost in the mix.
Ooh. I'll let you unbox it, man. It's your channel. Floor toms that get lost in the mix. That's super tough. One, make sure your gain is set right. So make sure that the computer is hearing it as much as you can. But part of it is just the very nature of when you're on an iPhone or something.
Yeah,
it's really hard to hear low
mobile
end.
devices are just horrible to listen to audio on, especially for low end. It's like you spend all this money on a mix and then people listen to it through this device with a crappy speaker or through. Please just replace the Apple headphones, guys. Just if you do anything for me in life, spend $15 and get better ones.
Hey, you're gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
I got a little tiny Bluetooth receiver that you can plug your headphones into. It's instantaneous with your phone. Like there's no lag between what you're watching on your phone and it, so you can plug any headphones into the little Bluetooth receiver.
Ah.
It's a game changer.
Eliminates the dongle?
Eliminates the dongle.
I hate the dongle.
And I got a wireless charger, so I don't have to plug anything into my phone at this point.
SM81s. What's
These are
inside?
nice carrying cases.
Yeah, they are actually. Paper. Papers that somebody else will read.
Somebody else will read.
Ooh, stickers.
Hey, they come with like a nice cable tie.
Is it bad that I still get excited about the stickers that come with stuff?
Where are you gonna put it?
Like my Tom shoes, I'm like, oh snap, I got a sticker. What else? Apple computers, iPhones. I'm always like, oh man, $600 phone, sticker. So we got a sticker so far. Items included a mic clip, windscreen, and yeah, so good, nice carrying cases. And then that's exactly what's in there. Boom. Mic, clip, windscreen. I'm assuming you don't want the windscreens.
No. I keep them though.
You think I don't know much, but I know a little.
What's going on here?
Oh my God, throw them away. All right, here's that.
Oh, this is exciting, man. This is gonna be a game changer.
Kind of pumped. So these, you can pick them up for what, $3.50?
Yeah.
On Amazon?
You can find deals though. These are everywhere, so there's always someone selling used.
Yeah, the SM series, the reason I got it, because somebody's gonna ask why I got these. I called Robert Venable, who owns a studio with Lester Estelle, and asked him based upon, he's the one that helped me set up the room so it doesn't sound as bad as it did. And this is a cable thing.
Keep that.
And he said based upon the configuration of the room and multi-use like I would be using it, the 81s were gonna be the best bang for the buck. There are other ones, you can go really expensive with overheads, but I think these are gonna be just fine. You can pick them up for $3.50. I found actually one of these in an open box deal for, I think, $2.99. So always look for the deals, guys. And if it's good used gear that's been well taken care of, buy that.
And the nice thing about mics is that if you buy it and you don't like it, mics hold their value really well.
Yeah, they're not like other things. They're really like instruments. I mean, you can usually sell them unless you just buy them right off the showroom floor. You can buy them and usually resell them for pretty close to what you bought them for.
Especially a mic like an 81, which everyone needs or wants at some point. Oh man, life is gonna be so different.
Tim's getting so excited.
I'm totally blocking this camera right now, but.
This is,
What do we got, man?
Hans is asking price of the SM81s. Just went over that. See ya, Marcus.
Bye,
But
Marcus.
you can get them for new for $349, $350, and
There's always deals.
yeah, always deals. You can always
eBay,
find deals.
Amazon, Facebook Marketplace.
I found one of these. I just said I found one of these for $299. It was an open box Amazon deal. They only had one, and it came and it looks just as perfect as the other one. There's nothing. Amazon's really good. I've bought several of their open box type of deals, and they're really good about checking the stuff before they sell it. And I got $50 off. You guys were asking what this is the.
Oh yeah, you had that shot?
So this is the one that I was using. Nady CM90. They are not great mics.
And this is the new guy.
Little guy. This little guy.
Oh, that would be a nice shot, actually.
Let's see. We're gonna have to do that shot. Yeah.
We should get that shot.
We can't do that right now.
We can do it over here. Oh yeah, so another point, while Steven's setting that up, if you, can I get zoom in here? So you have this switch here on the 81, which is a roll-off switch. So it has 3 positions, and basically what it's doing is it's a high pass. Depending on where it's set, it lets a certain amount of low-end frequency through. So with overheads, I actually like to take out a little bit of low-end up to like 300 or 400, because what it does is because the kick drum mic and the tom mics and all that stuff are picking up a bunch of low end, you don't also need that from your overhead. And someone was asking earlier about how to make floor toms cut through a mix, and if you have too much low end coming from every mic, everything's going to be really, really muddy. So if you, in your overheads, carve out some low end, you'll get a better low end from the close mics, and the overheads are just for presence and for like clarity. So I don't know if that makes sense to anyone on planet Earth, but man, you went quiet. What's going on over there, man? Reading through comments?
Inspecting things. Somebody said, I see why I use a zip clutch on my hi-hat. What?
What?
What is a zip clutch? The hi-hat clutch I use, the reason I use it is because it works. You want to know why I choose them? Because I can get them on and off quick. And in a club, when you have 15 minutes to change over, it's crucial. So this is...
Do they make one of those?
Who? No, Gibraltar. This is the fast release clutch. And what happens is you just push that and it comes off. And it's super quick, so you don't have to, no drum keys, anything. I've never had one fail on me. Maybe they do, but at this point in my life, if it fails, I'm just gonna go buy another one because I can't handle having to pull my drum key out.
There's other companies that make those.
That make quick release?
Yeah, that I can't talk about.
Really?
It's another drumhead company.
I mean, that's wow.
That you're not
affiliated with?
Yeah.
As long as it's Aquarian, they're great. We got it before you put that up there. I thought we were supposed to, I did the whole set up the shot thing, and now.
Gosh, you're right.
Now you screwed my set up the shot
totally
thing.
Right. You're totally right. You're absolutely right. For once in your life. All right.
Somebody's asking, can you also use subtractive EQing to roll off excessive low end from other sources?
Totally. Absolutely.
Or maybe a low pass or low roll off EQing.
So yeah, it's the difference between having the mic roll it off or doing it in post afterward. But I always think that if you can get a mic or a preamp that sounds like you want it to sound in the end, that's always better than doing everything in the computer afterward.
It's an interesting story.
You're just the worst. I don't want to be in this. Yeah, you do it.
Am I in it, or am I just putting the mics?
You want to just take a video of this?
No, because the shot's going to be better.
How do I get it to show me?
So am I holding it like this?
Why is it still not showing me? What's happening?
What are you doing? This is not... We'll be back in just a second. We're taking a thumbnail of... What are you doing to my camera?
I'm not doing anything.
You're pretty much ruining it.
I'm not doing anything here, man. Don't you
Is it
accuse
set
me
on...
of that.
Hold on. Hold that real quick. Is it set? I have to take it off.
This overhead rattles.
Yeah, it makes it better.
The other one doesn't do it. Yeah. So
That's why they're so good.
I wish you all on the internet could hear that. Oh, it's just because this piece is loose.
You people on the internet.
If you can hear that little metallic wiggling, it's because this microphone jiggles because something has come loose. And that's definitely not the way to get a good recording. That's not how you do that.
Probably because I dropped it one time. Telling you guys, just start. You don't have to have perfect equipment. I'm just telling you. So, I don't know how. You gotta focus on it though. You're gonna have to hit that focus. Does my face need to be in this? No, see, no, don't do it. Turn that off.
That thing?
Disable touch shutter display. All right. Touch the middle so it. Or should I be? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's on delay.
This is awkward.
This is super awkward. Steven's got his camera to set to like a 20-second delay. So we're just sitting here for hours before it takes a picture.
Is that a decent picture?
I think so. Here. Well, maybe not. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Why don't you take it off of there?
Hey, man. This was your job, okay? Good Lord.
Let's see here. What DAW do you use, Tim?
What DAW do you use? Pro Tools. I use everything, but with Steven, we use Pro Tools. Get me out of here.
They said that, advice for Tim. Uh-oh. The slow-mo audio is unbearable on real drums. It's a different algorithm whenever we do slow-mo videos. No, what is that? Oh, crap, man. That scared me.
It's just
I don't know what it was.
Just the natty mic or whatever it is.
Just that natty.
Okay.
Sorry, we got to take these pictures real quick. Space them out. Or like that.
We got to do something about this. Yeah, we got to do something about this delay.
I fixed the delay.
How do you fix it?
Nope, that's not what I want. Single shooting.
Okay, this
There we
just
go.
made life way more bearable.
All right, still not there.
Definitely still not there. Oh, okay, that's better. Hold them closer to your face. Yeah. I feel like a real photographer.
Which you're not.
But also, like, hold your hand back so you can, like, see the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, all right.
Like a little pinky hole.
Like a evening tea in England or something. Is that what they do? Afternoon tea? You know, I mean, this is pretty good.
All right.
I think one of those will work, right?
Or do I need to even be in the pick? What about this? If we just do this, and you just get the mics. Can you get the mics from there? Hold on, let me get this.
Hold on, I got an idea. Here, you talk to the people. I just gotta find the lighting, and I can do that. You talk to the people.
If we're just doing hands, why don't you hold it? And I'll take the picture. Nah, they started talking about Lars.
Lars from Metallica, Lars?
Yep.
What are we saying about Lars?
Steven, time, Lars Ulrich, opinions pleased.
Oh yeah, let's hear it, man. What are your opinions?
I think that Lars did a lot for the drumming community, especially in the metal scene. I think that he
Go on.
I mean, after what album was it? The one with, was it Saint Anger? No.
No, nothing about that album is okay.
One of that snare is.
That snare is the worst snare
Ridiculous, but
ever.
he made a lot of headway for drummers and kind of came with a new style, and yeah, you know, respect for him for that. Then the whole Napster thing happened, and we all know about that.
I think this will
Is that gonna be a decent shot?
I think so.
All right. Somebody says, looked at the Iron, well, it's not the Iron Man, it's Iron Cobra bass pedal I use. It's a little pricey. What can you recommend a little cheaper? Let's see here. So Iron Cobra is going to be, the Iron Cobra 200 is $70?
Those Iron Cobras you can also find for pretty reasonable.
So there's an Amazon's Choice, $70 Iron Cobra 200 pedal. Then there's the Iron Cobra 900 Power Glide single bass drum pedal. It's going to be $200. The Iron Cobra 600 pedal is $110. The Speed Cobra single pedal, the HP 310L, is $80. Looks like. Is that right? Yeah. I would go. I would go if you want to stay in that family. The 200 is going to be $70. The 600 is going to be $110 on Amazon. I'm looking right now. So you would want to replace that. Maybe replace that beater. So you're not going to have the Power Glide. Well, let's see. It does have the Power Glide cam on it.
All right.
Beater angle adjustment, spring tension adjustment. Yeah, so 200 wouldn't be bad, and then the 600 to step up from that, and then, yeah. Lars used a timbali for a snare on Saint Anger.
Oh, or just a trash can lid.
Oh, now we're on Nickelback. How are we talking about this stuff, guys?
It's the internet,
what is
man.
happening?
The
We're
internet
just
loves
deteriorated into...
All right, you can...
So my management,
Hold on
whenever
to
I was
that.
with Lovers and Liars, was the same management company that managed Nickelback.
Nickelback?
And so I couldn't say anything, ever.
Sure.
Because they really loved them. They thought they were great. And we'd go into management meetings, and like, there would be all these, you know, Nickelback posters everywhere and their new tours, and I'm, you know.
Did you ever go to a Nickelback show?
No!
You didn't make it happen?
No!
Just to see this, what it is?
Oh, they're a money-making machine. They print money at those shows. It's ridiculous.
You know, they are Nickelback, but I feel like the internet has made them.
All right, so let's go back to the Nickelback first album. The first single they had. You know, look at this photograph.
That wasn't the first single, was
Was that not the first single?
No, I think they were
What was their
way
first
longer
single?
than that. Did you guys ever see that website where you could go and upload a picture of your friend's face, and when you went to the website, when your friend pulled up the link, it would show a picture of your friend's face in a photo frame, and it would sing that song. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They took that website down,
and now we're on Creed. Wow, we're just really going down quick, guys.
Hey, man, I
Scott Stapp
played a festival with Scott Stapp once. I was like this close to him. It was weird to see like.
Did he have a fan? Did he have a fan?
No.
Did you just hold up a fan quietly and just be like, can you just do this for me?
Oh, here, let me mute this hi-hat mic too.
Yeah, this is loose. CM90s.
All right, we're gonna get an AB of this hi-hat mic too, man. Steven has left. He's gone. You all are stuck with me. Just kidding. That would be tragic. All right, I'm swapping out Steven's hi-hat mic too because he's got a 57 there, and it does the job.
You're not putting the 90 on there, are you?
Putting the
Dude, that's a $50.
natty light mic,
it's a
man.
$40 mic. There's no way we're using that.
What if it sounds better?
It doesn't.
What if it does?
It doesn't.
Well, we're gonna find out. Scientifically.
Here we go.
This clip is sad. This clip is so sad.
See you, Steven.
See you, Steven.
Adam, real question. I'm guessing up in the air of getting DW doubles or Iron Cobras. Opinions.
Iron Cobras.
The ICs.
Iron Cobras.
I mean, I've still got my Iron Cobra double from the 1998, 1999, and it still works great. I can't say enough, especially the new ones, the new releases, the 900 Power Glide double, which you can pick up for, I don't know how much. You get the 200 for like 180, but they're all in the same family, but I can't say enough good about. The pedals are like the premier reason that I was interested in speaking with Tama, was because of the pedals. So if it's between the DW and that, I'm a big fan of the Iron Cobra. Because you won't have to buy another one. It's going to be the last one. All right, so now we're doing an experiment. Somebody's asking what's under my cymbals on the stands.
What's going on?
Let's see. Under them? No, it's just the Tama stand. These are, so on this, I use the Tama quick release, which I'm just amazed it took people years to figure this out. It's 2 buttons on there. You push them in and it comes up off of there. So now, as we're talking about drum mixing, miking, tuning, it's personal preference, guys.
Yeah.
It's really what you like.
Big time.
You know, a snare that sounds good to somebody doesn't sound good to other people. So it's just a matter of, you know, I actually was thinking about that the other day. Like we were filming some jazz lessons, and this kick drum is not tuned for jazz. It's the worst kick drum ever for jazz. I mean, it's just, I would never use this on I would use something that sounds more like a tom. So yeah, it's just different situations and different.
Hey, how do you get this to autofocus for video?
Put it on auto. Gotta put it on the A.
When I start rolling that, we'll do this next.
So put it on the green A.
Got it.
And, sorry. Make sure this is, yeah, so the green A is what's gonna auto do everything. I made that mistake with some of the manual too.
All right, man. Let's play.
Adam's saying any version of the Cobras. Okay, well, the Speed Cobras are nice.
I really like the Speed Cobra.
The Speed Cobras are nice. One of the things I dig about the Speed Cobra is the pedal board too. It's really slick and smooth. If you're gonna go as far as just series, I would go with the 900. Like if you're gonna get it, save up the extra money and get the nicer one. Because it's gonna last you much longer.
Gear,
yeah,
right?
I mean, like if it's a difference of $50, but you're gonna get a much nicer piece of gear, just wait and save up a little bit more. Somebody's asking single or double chain. I use the double on mine.
Same.
What am I doing here?
We're gonna do the next test. New overheads. Watch, you're plugged in. I'm gonna roll.
But wait, how is this an A/B test? Because you're doing a different mic on the hi-hat than the SM.
We're not here to listen to the hi-hats. I mean, okay.
Yeah, but they're gonna hear the hi-hat. What I'm saying is if we're doing a true A/B test, you have just messed up the equation.
Oh my gosh.
He's so mad. He's so mad right now. Oh, you got to do the whole different clip thing.
Yeah.
I see. I did have to get special clips for those CM90s, probably because they're so cheap.
Oh, those are just small condensers, though. See, Shure is nice enough that they send clips with it. Which is a big deal. Replacing those clips is a pain.
Hans asked, how do Iron Cobras attach to the floor? Nope.
Just
they
buy some
don't have
Velcro.
Velcro. They just sit there. They've got this super grip rubber on the bottom of them.
I have Velcro on the bottom of all mine. I just buy it, stick it on there. It's like
I use a
$3
power
at
drill.
Walmart.
I use a screw. Somebody.
You do what?
I'm kidding.
Oh, it's
a
like, what are you
band told
talking
me
about?
a guy that came in with an E-kit, and it was just a stage, like at a VFW or something. And they came in and he was drilling holes in their wood floor so his kit wouldn't move.
I love that.
Like
Good
he's
for that guy.
just straight up ruining the stage.
Good for that guy. All right, so play for a little bit longer up front because I might have to change the gains for these.
Okay.
So I'll need probably a couple more seconds up front to make sure. Okay, this is
recording?
rolling.
Tim claps. If you're just tuning in, we're A/B testing a couple of microphones. Yay, nay. Okay. How big a difference is it?
I haven't listened. What? Because I can't mute stuff without messing up the live stream.
Gotcha. Okay. Now you're wanting to try that. You're really wanting to, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to sound better.
Here we go.
Because here's why. Not because it's a better mic, because this is not nearly as directional as that is.
Gotcha.
So this is essentially, when you record, becomes a second snare mic.
Gotcha.
Which is like the reason why it's kind of a bummer. I never really use a ton of hat mic anyway, because hi-hats go everywhere.
You're a bummer, Tim.
Yeah, well, you know, we can't all be Steven.
That's true. We should not all be Steven.
Can't all be Steven.
All right.
What are people saying, man?
Oh, they're talking about gear, which is really why we're doing this. I'll be right back. You need anything to drink or anything? LaCroix?
You got, oh.
You need LaCroix?
Oh, you got a
coconut or berry?
You got expensive water? Berry would be, I mean, just next level, man.
I got a creek out back. You can have at it.
Oh, man. Stream just got interesting for you all. I'm just gonna sit here and steal this YouTube channel. It's crazy. So, like, I have to hand it to Steven. I can't believe he did all of this for so long by himself. Because I've only worked with Steven for like a year or so. And man, to make 3 YouTube videos a week is like the most insane amount of work ever. Like, I have no idea how he did it by himself, because even between the 2 of us now, it's like, there's a lot to it. I mean, just everything we've done like this morning will become 1 YouTube video. So the like 3 hours we've been here, we've made part of 1 YouTube video. So yeah, man, it's just a lot of work. So props to him for doing it for so long by himself. These cymbals are awesome. I want some of these cymbals. That's what I'll say.
LaCroix!
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Tim, how long have you been an engineer?
I am not an engineer. I've drummed for a while, and I've learned a lot because I have a home studio, but I do not consider myself an engineer. There are people much more talented than I at said job.
But he does a good job. So.
While you were getting me this refreshing beverage,
What was
I was telling them how impressive it was that you did this by yourself for so long, because what they've seen for these 3 hours will become like 2 minutes of 1 YouTube video we post. So
yeah. So there was a year, I think it was 2015. I leave all my videos up, by the way, so you can go check those out. All the early ones.
Oh yeah.
And
refreshing.
Some people take them down. I don't. So you can hear like the development. But there was, I think it was 2015. I did 125 videos.
It's insane.
That year just for YouTube, and that effectively burned me out. I did like 12 the next year because I was just so tired, man. But yeah, editing 3 a week and sheet music if it needed it, and filming and thumbnails, it was way too much. Way too much.
Steven's the hardest working YouTube drummer, tutor for sure.
What are we doing?
We're gonna run that test with the
hats?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Let's turn the name. You're gonna force me to buy a better hi-hat mic, aren't you?
No.
Hey,
I
will you hand me
honestly
my
think this
ears?
one's gonna sound good. Real deal, man. I think it's gonna sound better. I don't know if it's gonna sound good. Uh-oh, running low on battery.
Well, that's because we left it on.
You got a second battery for this?
Is it gonna make it through this one?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, all right, let's do it.
Just one hi-hat on this one?
Give me like a little bit of hi-hat up front, but groove. Because I can always isolate the hi-hat mic.
Gotcha.
Actually, just groove.
Okay. We good? Can't hear me. We good?
That mic runs really hot, so
Yeah.
ideally you'd need a pad for it.
Super hot.
But I think it'll work. We'll definitely have a test, and we'll see.
There you go. Or do you want to put the other one back on until we figure out if it's better, or what needs to happen?
I'll check right before I leave.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. Now,
How is LaCroix so good?
I don't
It's
know.
like bubbly water. I don't understand it.
Let's see here. So we're gonna check out some ride cymbals. We were gonna get some more thumbs. Does that need a new battery?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna talk to you about this stuff we got coming up. So next week, dude, I charted my whole month down day by day. Day by day.
Got another one of these suckers?
Huh? Yeah, no.
In the bag?
I had to do that before.
You're good.
Let's see.
I got it.
We gotta
Go sit
plug
over
the
there.
other one in too.
Yeah, you're good. Go sit over there.
So next week is members content.
Oh, yeah.
There's gonna be a bunch that I'm streaming, obviously. But gonna do a bass drum technique course.
Cool.
And so that's gonna actually be higher mixing than usual.
Why is that?
Because I'm putting a foot cam. So I'll use that auxiliary cam.
Got it.
As the foot cam. But also, they're gonna be a little bit shorter form, because I've had actually a lot of requests lately to put some shorter form content in the members area. So we've got the tips area, but you know, most of the lessons are anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes. And so we've had some requests for 10 to 15-minute lessons. And I think the bass drum technique series would be a good one to cut to the point and not belabor it, and do some shorter videos.
Yeah.
Are you looking for it? No, there's not you have to go outside to get another plug. All the plugs are taken in here.
That's cool.
So I'm filming that next week, but I've got a lot. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, probably 16 or 17 videos.
Sorry, what was that?
Probably 16 or 17 videos for next week. And we got the all the batch for the TV channel is transferred. They have everything they need for this quarter.
Oh yeah. They're gonna ship us that hard drive back.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
She said, "Oh yeah, I'll go out tomorrow."
Check Comcast. You can see Steven's drum shed on there. If you have Comcast, Xfinity. And the on-demand channel. We got a TV channel!
Just, if you have one of those smart remotes, you can just say, Steven's Drum Shed.
Yeah, you can just talk into the remote.
That's true, not a joke.
And use it how it's supposed to be used.
I showed you that video, right?
Of you doing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was very entertaining for me, because it's like this huge project we did for so long that didn't seem like a real thing. And
we worked on it for a year and a half, guys. It was a really long haul with lawyers and everything. Anyway, check it out if you have Comcast. I'd love for you in the U.S. or Canada. And then the next week after that is going to be YouTube content. No. Yeah, so the next week is YouTube content. And I've got a lot.
If you want to send me home with some of that, I can type all that stuff and put it on Trello.
Okay. Yeah,
and then you can fine-tune it when it gets there.
So maybe 20 videos for the YouTube stuff.
Ooh.
Some of them are, you know, not high editing. Some of them we've already done, like a lot of the in-ear stuff. And then the next week is going to be the Zildjian project. So I'm going to probably, is there a day you could come over? I've got a day written down. It's the 10th of August. Well, anytime that week, really. Maybe the 7th through the 9th. And maybe make it a day where you actually come out. And
8 or 9 is great.
Okay. Well, then let's plan on one of those days. Just do a fill. We'll do the Tama shoot, and then we'll also do the project for Zildjian. Ooh, it's coming. It's coming. It's gonna be fun.
Secrets.
And then I'm gonna be in Hickory, North Carolina. If you're in Hickory, North Carolina on the 17th of August, there's a drum off there, and I'm gonna be judging it and giving a clinic. So come out. It's open to the public. I think they've got the whole club for the whole night, so it's gonna be kind of fun.
That's cool.
And then we'll go to the beach after that. Yo.
Oh, I want to go to the beach.
Beaching it.
I want to go to the beach. All right, you have these cable ties. These are nice cable ties. These cable ties are so expensive. Do you want me to bring some cymbals in here?
Yeah, so no, why don't I bring the cymbals in? Because you want to borrow one or two, don't you? To kind of make decisions.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to now, we're going to try out all the different ride cymbals I've got. So I've got like 14 of them. 15? I don't know how many. There's a lot of ride cymbals in there, so we're going to try them out.
A lot of ride cymbals in there.
We're going to check them out.
Just an insane amount of ride cymbals.
So Tim's wanting a new
this
ride
thing
cymbal.
Is real dry.
Super dry.
Super dry. I think a little probably too dry for my liking. I like the articulation of it. I think the crashing part of it is just a little too dry and muted.
Well, that's what they designed them to do, was open up quick and then close up quick. So I guess it's doing what it was designed to do.
They want to
hit it and quit it.
They want to know what you're doing with Zildjian, man.
We are doing some you'll see it on their channel. You'll see it on their channel. We're doing some demos for them and stuff of new items. I can let you in that we have the whole custom special dry line here. We have the whole sweet line. All right, so that's a 23-inch special dry.
23-inch special dry ride.
All right,
This thing is heavy.
This
It's got
is
some weight.
custom dark complex ride, 22-inch. Ride cymbal number 2.
Oh, the hammering on this thing is just bizarre, and it's like so curved.
Yeah, it's a really pretty cymbal. Kind of nice, it's a different sound.
Yeah. I feel like I'd put like one piece of gaff on the bottom, and then it would be like
good.
Great. Yeah, I mean it's a little high pitchy. You know what I'm saying?
This is the this is the 22-inch. I didn't even know I had this cymbal. So this is a 22-inch K-Custom high definition ride. That's sad.
Whoa.
It's real high pitched. It's a high definition. It's really nice for jazz.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think whenever I went up to Rudy's Jazz Room, I think Nyoshi had one of these, but he had like actually a portion of it cut out. I guess it had cracked, and he put rivets in it.
Dude, all his cymbals are cracked.
And it's
so hard.
And it sounded killer.
Yeah. I believe it.
It was the first time I'd heard Nyoshi.
He's great.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
He's insane.
We gotta like keep a stockpile of how
What
many
does What does
cymbals
Nyoshi do regularly?
I don't know. I've just heard him on a bunch of jazz records and at a bunch of in-town like jazz shows.
So this is a 20-inch Kerope. Looks like super small.
It is cool.
Yeah.
This with some rivets would be like the rivet cymbal.
Would be great. Is that the 19? Is that the 19?
I was gonna say that might be.
No, that's 20, because that's a 20. Do you want to hear this one?
What's that one?
K-Custom. I've had this one for 20 years. I got it in the 90s. Come on. That sounds like, what's the intro to that the Weezer song? Bang, 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 bang. Back.
I mean, this is
the
cowbell
intro
territory.
Yeah, the intro to Pinkerton, that whole album. Now, this man, if you play Afro Cuban, this is a great cymbal. But yeah, try crashing on it. It's just a gong.
What's crazy is that at one point that was what ride cymbals sounded like. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, in the 80s. So I will say something about these super washy cymbals. They don't cut, man, in overheads with a band.
Yep.
So if you're getting super washy cymbals and you're in a band, you may want to check it with the band in the front of house because it's not going to cut. And so you're going to lose a lot of the definition, which is really what gives like drummers like Ronnie Vannucci his sound.
Yeah.
It's just this wash of cymbals. But somebody's wanting to hear the sweet ride. Let's see here. All right. We're going to get to all of them. Here we go. Here we go. So what all have we gone through? The custom dark complex 22 inch.
Custom dark complex 22 inch. We have the custom high definition ride 22 inch. We have the custom special dry ride 23 inch. And then we have the Kerope 20 inch.
Kerope 20 inch, and then
and then we have your
the circa 90s
gong.
Dude, I used that one for 20 years, something like that.
Your gong cymbal.
Ridiculous. Okay, so this is the the Constantinople Renaissance 20 inch ride. Okay. Crashability is way different than the others. Which is, just to compare it. So,
you got a lot of cymbals, man.
I have way more cymbals than any person needs. So what is that, number 7?
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Okay. So compare that one to this one. That's the 20 inch Renaissance. This is a 22. The difference is this. These big cluster hammers right there. Check out the difference, dude. That's my favorite cymbal that I think I've ever owned.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not for clarity of stroke, but for being able to use it as a crash and as a ride. It just washes like crazy.
Yeah.
If you want a little bit higher pitched version, this is the 22 inch. This is a 22 inch Renaissance. This is the 22 inch bounce.
And it's still got those. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool one, and you can use it as a crash too. It's a cool one to use. I guess I could give an overhead shot of some of this.
Nah. I actually really like this.
Somebody says the 90s gong is the best so far. Okay, so if somebody wants to hear an old cymbal, here's one that a guy gave to me. I showed up at a church to play in Birmingham. This guy just collected drums. And I showed up and it was Christmas, and he left drumming presents for me, like all the places he knew I'd be, like the green room, at the drum set. I've got a vintage snare that he left me.
What?
And then he left me this guy, which is a circa set. The forks could tell me it was a 70s. Oh man, it's got dust and everything. It was a circa 70s A, I think they said it was.
Yeah, it looks.
And it's like 24 inches.
Yeah, you can like.
There's riveted.
Whoa. Wait, isn't this 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It looks even bigger. Jeez.
It's a cool sounding cymbal, isn't it? I mean, you could go to lunch and come back and it would still be going. So that's ride cymbal number 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. But this one you can't get anywhere. So, and it really doesn't have much keyholing. You can see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was really well taken care of. Yeah, this guy had just like 10 drum sets set up in his basement. He just collected them, old Ringo imitation kits, and super great guy.
Yeah,
especially since he was giving me a lot of that stuff. So he's always.
My buddy Andy sent me to a site where you can. It's got like all of the Zildjian stamps that they've ever used. So you can date your cymbals by like finding the stamp that matches your stamp.
Seems like, and also you can send Memphis Drum Shop and Forks. You can send them a picture of the stamp, and they can usually tell you.
Oh.
Somebody said that's good for a shield.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's huge, man. All right, so that's number 9 or 10.
1, 2.
Let me see where the other ones are.
9.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me pull out. I've got other cymbal bags. Yeah, this one has a cymbal I didn't know about, I think.
I mean, this is astounding how many cymbals you have.
This is, Oh, I found a ride cymbal. Hey, I've been looking for this one.
How many cymbal bags do you have?
Okay, so way different hammering pattern on this one. This is the old version of the K Special Dry 21-inch. And the new version, if you check out the hammering pattern, it's smaller. These are like more pepperoni style.
Pepperoni style. Yeah. Is that the technical term?
That's how they describe it.
Is it really?
That's the term they use. Now,
it's kind of cool.
The newer ones are gonna be a little bit more like this one, as far as see if I can keep the whole house from coming down. As far as like hit that guy.
Way drier.
Yeah.
Way tighter.
Closes up quicker. Yeah, so, and that may actually, turn that one over, would you? That may actually be the same hammering type. Is that the same size?
I feel like there's
That's
more.
bigger. Yeah. Wait, and then?
There's 21 and 23, I think.
Okay. Okay, so that's the 21-inch.
This is cool. This is a cool cymbal.
It's one of my favorites. I usually keep that on my kit, and the Renaissance is what I usually keep on there. Because it's got some definition. And when you lay into it, it kind of has a unique tone to it.
Yeah, you could be running like a used cymbal shop out of your...
I know, man, Zildjian's been great to me. Okay, so I've got another cymbal bag in here that I don't know if I got anything. Wait, no, that's Crash's. Let me see if anything's in this cymbal bag. Nope. Okay, so now we got. Now. I don't know what that is.
What's happening?
Let me check out the boxes of cymbals that I haven't opened up.
It's happening.
Huh?
It's happening.
Uh-oh. Sweet. Time for the sweets. Yeah, okay, so I got 2 sweet rides.
2 sweet rides are on their way.
Yeah, that's what they sent me, 2 sweet rides. Here we go, here we go. And I actually think you'll like these. Which do you want first, the 21 or 23?
I don't know, what do you think? What do you think the people want? Let's do 21.
21-inch.
Wow.
Big bell.
Big bell.
Big
right.
bell.
I feel like when that is lived a little bit and it opens up, that's gonna be a cool ride.
Okay, so now we got the 23-inch, which is pretty hip. I dig it. Why is that happening?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool sound. So what is that, ride cymbal number 12?
I mean, absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You can try the low volume ride cymbal if you
13.
want.
Oh yeah, let's try it, man.
Is this the, yeah, this is the,
Oh gosh.
see, the whole house has come down now, Tim.
There's literally too many cymbals.
Here's the low volume.
Is this gonna cut in the mix like I want? That's kind of fun.
I think that's, I got a 19-inch Kerope, but I don't think that's a ride.
fun little thing.
That's it, man. 12. 13. 13.
13.
I lied to you. I said I had 14. I've only got 13.
Man. A lot of cymbals.
So, which are your preference, man?
Literally.
Which do you guys like? Which do you guys
Yeah,
like?
literally too many to recall.
All right, do it by process of elimination. Which ones did you not like?
Which ones did I not like? I mean, the vintage one is cool, but definitely not
an option.
Not an option. The newer dry, whatever that
This one?
model is, yeah. Too dry.
Okay.
Too dry.
Got it.
The Kerope was cool, but a little too small. I think you're looking at anything 21 and up.
Yeah,
Is
gotcha. It's kind of like the girls you date, guys.
yeah.
You're looking at anything 21 and up.
Oh, that thing is heavy. I can't even remember like half of these. What is this thing's story?
Huh?
The high definition ride? What is this thing's story?
Yeah, we...
Yeah, it's just a little too dark.
I said the low volume ones are good for straining pasta. All right, so no to the custom high def ride, 22-inch.
This sweet ride.
The 23 or 20?
The 23. It's a contender. I don't even have to play it. I know it to be. All right, this guy, super cool. A little too small. Let's do with this bounce ride. Wait, I think I really like this. Just doesn't have enough like. Ugh.
It's great as a crash cymbal if
Yeah.
you're looking for one. Like for a big crash cymbal. The Renaissance is better as a crash cymbal. So if you're just tuning in,
It's kind of cool.
which one is that?
The custom dark complex ride, 22-inch. It is complex.
Yeah, it's a cool sound. I haven't used it as much as I thought I would when I got it. But it's a really cool, and it's got that cluster hammer pattern too, which really, I found any of the cymbals that have that just wash really, really well. So, you said this is a contender?
Yeah, it might be the contender actually, because it's just so different from what I have.
Yeah.
It's very pingy.
No to
it's
that
very,
one?
like,
Renaissance?
I really like it, but probably no.
Not for, it's not a main ride. It's not a main ride.
What's this guy's deal?
It's a 21-inch
This
custom.
is
Now
the
they did
original
release
one?
that with the new line. What's up, Jade?
Yeah, it's between that or the
Which one?
this one or
Or that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I kind of like this one.
The Sweet?
Yeah. No, this. The custom complex ride.
I do too, man. I do too. It's a really cool sound.
Yeah, I think for the purposes of my little experiment, that would be the one that would be the one. Well, right after this 90s gym. Man, now you gotta start, trying some stacks.
Oh, you don't want to stack that one. That one's just
Is that how they do it
it's
now?
so heavy. Yeah, but you need a smaller one to stack. So like,
That's actually kind of not.
it's not bad. I
that's
mean,
not
it's a
terrible.
short. Look how bad the key holding is on
Yeah,
that,
it's-
man.
Which is impressive because that bell is like 20 inches. Ugh. Ugh.
Probably because I didn't use cymbal sleeves
Ugh,
when I
terrible.
was younger.
Boo. I think this one is super cool. I mean, that's a really cool symbol, man.
It's what?
That's a really cool symbol.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, that's the custom special.
To me, I dig this one. But see, they don't do this hammer anymore. They do the new.
Yeah.
They call this pepperoni hammering.
See, I'm curious though, because this one opens up a little bit more than this one. I'm
Well,
curious
see,
over time.
So they actually designed them like that. They don't want them to open up. They want them to open and close real quick because that's what people were asking for. So
See, okay.
Zildjian actually made the first dry cymbal. A lot of people don't know that in the 70s. They made it for Billy Cobham, I think. It was the Earth Ride.
Oh,
Armand actually just took one off the
yeah.
shelf that was unfinished, and he's like, that's the sound he's looking for. And he just took it like unfinished, and that was the Earth Ride. So they made the first dry cymbal. So this one like goes for a long time. They made the new line with a different hammering pattern, so they like open and close real quick.
Got it.
Yeah.
Do you think that in like 10 years we'll look back at all the dry cymbals that are happening now and just be like, what?
I think it's bad. I mean, I think
It's
think
gotta
that,
be. Same with like your pingy 90s ride.
yeah.
It's a fad.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
we'll look
that was a
back and be
Weckl
like,
style. That 90s, that ride I had was like Weckl style bell.
Did you just love Dave Weckl in the 90s?
Oh man, yeah. Like he was.
Do you have all
When I first started
all his
drumming, I had
VHSs?
his book, you know, the rock play along book. Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
where
man.
it was at. It was where it was at. He was my first drum clinic. Oh,
Weckl
man.
was?
Yeah. Kelly and I were dating. We went to Jackson, and I made Kelly go to the drum clinic with me. It was when he was playing the red sticks, and they got all over his drum kit. Everything had red on it. I don't know why anybody thought that was a good idea.
No, it's a weird idea. He was here not too long ago, a year or so ago, doing a clinic.
Somebody says make a giant hi-hat with ride cymbals.
We could.
Let's do it. Okay, we need a heavier bottom.
Yeah, we need like,
The 20-inch, 90s ride.
Oh my gosh. Is that in this bag?
No, it's up above you. All right, we're gonna do it, guys. We're making a 20-inch hi-hat.
Okay. So you got a 20-inch.
This would be the equivalent of a Z bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now we need another 20-inch to go on top.
Oh, where's that Kerope? What if this is just the best sounding set of hi-hats you've ever heard?
What do we? What is this? Is that the 20-inch?
I think it is. Wait, yeah, what if this is just like the best sounding?
It's the biggest. This is definitely the biggest.
I used to tour with a pair of 18-inch hi-hats, and
That's
they were awesome.
ridiculous.
They were awesome. I only had a 24-inch ride cymbal and 18-inch hi-hats. That's it.
All right, let's see what this sounds like. See if this hi-hat clutch can even handle it. This is ridiculous.
But we know that Iron Cobra hi-hat stand can handle it.
I don't know, it doesn't sound too bad just putting it on there.
That's true. It's,
That
you're
that
right.
chick wasn't too bad. This is ridiculous. It takes up half of my snare. The stand can hardly even do it. All right, we're checking this out. This is silly.
20-inch hi-hats.
20-inch hi-hats. That's huge.
I think that sounds awesome.
I mean, for like big, fat, open, like. That is crazy big. It wears my hand out hitting it, man.
I'm kind of into it. Wait. Close them like really, really tight and like play like just with like the tip of the stick, like.
I mean,
real
that's
light
as tight as I
touch.
can get them. All right, so that's as tight as they'll go. It's like clunky, man.
Can you like spin them to see if they like? I'm into it.
I dig it, man. I dig it. I wonder what it would be like with a different bottom. The Renaissance bottom might be nice. Or the Renaissance on top.
It is laughably large.
It's you. Or what if we did this one on bottom?
Yeah.
Just take this off. We're not even using this.
It's true.
We're trying out 20-inch hi-hats. You may be like, hey, Steven, why are you streaming this? Because we can.
I don't know, that sounded kind of nice.
Open it up.
Too muted or something.
Yeah, so I think what happens when you have like that lighter on the bottom and on the top, it just gets like too crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that one on the bottom and then let's change this one.
Oh, that's a cool noise. Really cool noise.
Put the 90s ride. Put the Weckl ride. There's a hi-hat mic.
Brand new. Beautiful hi-hat mic.
All right, so this is, we were doing the 20-inch Kerope. Now we're doing the 20-inch.
People say, sounds good. People are into it.
20-inch Renaissance.
Strelock is saying 15-inch hats seem kind of excessive to him, so 20 inch is probably.
Here comes your 20-inch, bro. Here we go.
Do you own a S-Series Sweet Ride too?
I don't.
A-Series Sweet Ride. You
I
already
don't.
answered that?
All right, so here's these. I like that better than the Kerope. All right, what do we think about that?
I'm into it.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that better than the Kerope.
I think 18-inch
Would be the
I think
perfect.
17-inch is actually the perfect, but you have to go really far out of your way to make that happen. So.
I think I would never use this.
No.
Like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro.
Definitely fun to try, though.
Yeah. 12.
Now these hi-hats look silly now.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm loading up splash cymbals.
It actually does, though. Oh, that's weird. Where did your crash cymbal go?
I don't know where the crash cymbal went. Did you take it out?
I didn't.
Did I take it out?
Hey,
man,
probably... you want to do a shootout with this mic, shotgun mic?
Uh-oh, here we go with the shotgun mic.
Yeah, you do.
Sure, I don't care. You're going to have to load it up, though.
That's fine. I just got to find an input over here.
Where'd that crash cymbal go? How do you lose a crash?
Is it back behind one of these? Probably. Is it this?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's a 20-inch. You should have stacked that, man.
I should have. Probably would have sounded pretty good.
Too late. There's literally no way we could ever go back and do it.
There's no way we can do that.
All right, I'm gonna turn my mic off and use my line that I have for this right now as the shotgun mic do.
Okay.
Does that work?
What up, Chris? Yeah, Damos is asking heads up about the projects with Zildjian. You'll see them. They'll be releasing them soon. Well, soon enough. They'll be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun stuff with them. All right, so now we're gonna do a shootout with a replace the overhead mics, and now we're gonna do a shootout with the shotgun mic versus a lav mic, which Tim is convinced is better, but I'm not so sure. Not so sure.
Blow your mind.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
So excited to be right.
What are we doing? What are we posting tomorrow? Video?
Your YouTube channel, not mine, man.
It'd take 5. Yeah. Oh, it was a lick
Okay, cool.
I had requested to break down. All right, what do you guys think? Is it going to be the shotgun mic or lav mic? Which is going to be better? Nothing like some green tea. You think about going to tea? Just do it.
For a little bit.
Do it.
Just like bored of coffee.
Let's see.
The cool thing is that it's gonna be the easiest test ever. Just gonna sit here and talk and we're gonna.
Oh, man.
This thing sounds so sweet.
That's where it's going to have to be.
It doesn't have to be there. It's for this test. It's not in that shot though. And it's not in that overhead shot.
Shh. Shh. So how are we testing this?
It's plugged into my deal. So
Into your deal?
I'll roll.
Oh, family's home. Brooklyn's not happy.
Alright, so we're rolling there. Not rolling audio yet.
Am I just talking? Holding. Let's see.
Yeah, let's sit and talk for a little bit. Make sure that that mic is pointed like at your mouth.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Testing a mic. Testing a mic. 1, 2, 3. Shotgun mic test. 1, 2. Shotgun mic test. 1, 2. Looking at the floor. Looking at the floor. Mic test. 1, 2. Looking up at the ceiling. Test. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 3. Looking at the ceiling. Check. 1, 2, 3. Looking straight ahead. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Looking to my right. 1, 2. Check. Check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looking to my left. Check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Checking the mic. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. I always get caught up because I don't know what to say in these microphone tests. I always just wind up saying check over and over with 1, 2, 3.
Normal person, man.
And then I turn left and talk to see if it'll pick me up. And then I look at the ground and talk and see if it'll pick me up. And then I look over to the right, see if it'll pick me up. And then I look at the ceiling and see if it'll pick me up. Is that all you need me to do?
Yeah,
we done here?
Talk like a normal human being.
I'm talking like a normal human being.
I know, man.
I just don't know how long I have to talk to myself, Tim. We're continuing this. We're continuing this tirade of me talking. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yeah. So they actually sent me to one of these effects, like trash effects, but it's a hi-hat topper. So you can buy that separately. You don't have to buy the whole hi-hat line. They just sell a hi-hat top, where you can buy like just a top to go over your 14-inch hi-hats or 15. Maybe they sell it for the 15-inch hi-hats. So instead of having to buy the whole set, which is kind of cool, because you can interchange it, which is what I was doing with my EFX for so long. But,
One thing I've learned about Tim is that he's always right.
Here we go. Here we go.
How many students do you currently have?
How many students do I currently have?
Like we're good, but just...
What's that? Oh, we're good with that? Current students, it depends if we're counting choruses, because I sell individual choruses, and then we have the membership program, all that stuff. So, enough. Enough. We done with this, Tim? I hate checking mics. There's nothing I hate more than checking a vocal mic. I think if I was a singer, I would just wither and die. Dude, I couldn't do a singer's job, because it would involve checking vocal mics all the time. I just couldn't do it. It would become too much. All right, so are we pretty much done?
Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna get some thumb shots.
Yeah.
Do we need to do that?
Yes. You hate
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I do hate that.
This will be the easiest time ever to do it.
So here's something you can do with these thumbnails, is we can set it to quick burst, and you can just hold the shutter down. It's made to catch action, yeah. Action. It's made to catch that action. And so, once you get the ISO right or whatever, then let me set it to that.
Keep rolling this live stream as we go into thumb world.
Sure, why not? Do I
1250
low speed continuous, high speed continuous?
Probably low speed, right? We don't need like 1,000 shots.
I don't know. All you do is just click this to focus it, and then hold it down, and it'll just keep clicking.
Okay.
I just do high speed continuous. That way, I don't have to. Should be. Usually when I'm doing thumbs, though, I try to. Where's the?
So what are we doing thumbs for?
Just anything. Just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah. Just so whenever you're like, hey, you can send me a thumb. Okay.
You're like, hey, here's...
It's because I didn't shoot one.
Oh, wow. You can get really bright in here.
Yeah, man. Light it up. About to light it up.
Oh, yeah. And we're just going to live stream.
Why not, man? This is, I mean, this is what happens. This is what happens, people. Now, I'm not going to pose for these. I'm just going to play. You just take pictures while I play. And this probably needs to go.
Where are your plugs instead of...
I got it here.
You know what I'm saying? Because the in-ears show up in your deal.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little cheesy.
See you, Strelok.
Yeah, he was here a long time.
He was. Good man.
He's like number one fan of this live stream.
It is the best live stream I've ever been a part of. Kidding, I don't know.
It's definitely the longest live stream.
It is definitely the longest.
No, man, the 5-hour one is your longest live.
Yeah, the 5-hour was my longest.
This is getting there, though.
It's not bad. I did a 3-hour one earlier this week. I just streamed my whole practice session, which is like watching paint dry. So I don't know if you just get close-ups of hands, whatever. Every show.
And not all of them have the same shoot.
I know.
Look at that
I just
shrill up.
rotate them in. What's my thought on E-drum? Okay, a couple questions. Marius, are you going to have the hyperdrive in place of this kit? I don't know if I'll have it in place of. It will be a gigging kit, and I'll do some videos with it. Got one lined up for Tama that's got to be done. But what's my thought on E-drumming, or you prefer acoustic drumming? I'm going to always prefer acoustic drumming if possible. That's just me. What are your thoughts, Tim?
E-drumming versus, well, mic's on.
Oh! It's not on. Never mind.
But I think it's a good tool.
Yep.
For practice, for low volume situations.
I have a lot of students that all they can do is E-drumming, and I think it's great, man. Especially if it's the only thing you have, then it's fantastic. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. This has been kind of fun. This has been the first try. If this is something you dig, then let me know, and I'll do more of it. Just kind of the daily, what I do here. So anyway, it's just kind of a day in what I do. So hope you guys have an awesome day. See ya.